Hello, strong people. Still no program yet, which is the plan, so kind of weird sounding, but it is. So I wasn't sure if I was going to lift today, but I think today is better. It's more routine than tomorrow would be feeling, so I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me, so that's what we're going with. So, deadlifts today. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to go anything too heavy. We'll see. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't want to go too heavy, mainly because I don't think I can pull too heavy anyway. Still recovering from the cold a little bit, which takes a little bit out of you, of course. But if I was training, then I'd push through it and just do what I needed to do. But just no real sense in going too crazy. So I'm gonna warm up. I was dumb and actually left the log here from last night, so I got to unload that. And then we'll go from there. I do want to throw the suit on today. Maybe mess up my stance a little bit. And what I mean by that is I've been very wide for axle deadlifts, and it's been working. However, my hamstrings burn out so fast at the deadlift event at regionals, and my quads didn't burn out, which is not typical for me. That's opposite of what usually happens. So I think bringing my stance in a little bit, using a better combination of both, rather than favoring one over the other, might be a little bit better for me. Now, for a 1 rep max, like I had done earlier a few months back for the all-in qualifier for axle, I think this stance is fine because it was working. I mean, that's really all there is to it. It was working. So, yeah, it allows me to use the suit to get the lift off the floor rather than more quads. So by doing that, I'm letting the suit work off the floor, and I'm letting my hips, glutes, hamstrings finish the lift off at the top. I don't know. It seems to be working. It's definitely not how I pull normally, but I like it, so maybe I'll keep it that way. Of course, I don't know how many shows I'll have without a suit now. It just depends. So we are allowed a suit this year for OSG, just because that's kind of how it is across the board at that next level. So it makes, whenever this show qualifies you for that next level. Just about all the shows at the next level have a suit in them. All the Giants Live shows use a suit. Like the Rogue Invitational hasn't used a suit. Arnold hasn't used a suit. The Shot hasn't used a suit. But Giants Live, which is the direct qualifier for OSG, they always use suits. So it makes sense to use a suit in the show that qualifies you for another show that's going to use a suit. So I do miss pulling raw. The suit can be kind of a pain, but it is what it is. You just got to do what you got to do to maximize point potential. So that's a whole lot of words to say, let's just pull some deadlifts. You like my shirt? Average Joe's Gymnasium. I think this was a Halloween costume like 2 years ago. Thrown together at the last minute if you can't tell, but it got the job done. Passed out some candy, it's good to go. So nice little side story there. So let's get some deadlifts rolling. So that's all for deadlifts. I had planned on recording like 4 plates all the way up to whatever my top set was going to be. I did 4 plates, and I forgot 5. And I did remember 6 plates, so forgot one in there, but, you know, we got it. I felt okay. Nothing spectacular, but it moved, I guess. So that was 7, I'll have it on screen for sure, but what was that? 703. So slightly over comp weight for OSG, which I think that's too light. It really is. I'm definitely not going to be like the best deadlifter in the field. But I came close to hitting that 400 kilos on an axle. So for a top number, that's pretty good. That's better than I anticipated. Of course, I missed it, so it doesn't matter. But I know the potential is there. So I want it to be heavier. I pulled 775 at, 775 at Olympic City Pro-Am raw. So I don't see any reason why, you know, with a suit I couldn't hit 770 for a few reps. Even if it's 3, I'm fine with that. I'd love 5. 5 is 5 is pushing it. Especially because I just hit 7 at 6 whatever. The thing about it's weird because when it's heavy, I like it more. When it's really light, all my reps are very fast, and I kind of burn out doing it very fast like that. So I think heavier is going to be better in a way. So I think 3 to 5 with 770 is 5 being ambitious for sure. 3 being doable in my head. Of course, they haven't said 770 yet, so I'm just kind of throwing that out there. I want it to be 770 as a Trump axle, like 720, 770. I think that's fair. 720, 770, 50 pound in between. It's enough of a gap to separate people pretty well, I think. Plus those that pull 770, you know, you're capable of pulling on the Giants live setup, which is what you're qualifying for at OSG. So it makes sense to test it at that weight or very close to it, in my opinion. So we'll see. I'm sure Lynn will make that announcement fairly soon, along with whatever the 4th event would be. And the final events, I guess. So he hasn't announced those yet either, which is fine. But I'm expecting that very soon. So, but 703 for 3, definitely not peaked after being sick. Throw in whatever other, you know, excuse for not being great you could want, but I'm not mad about that. I don't think I've ever pulled that heavy for reps, honestly, on an axle. What'd I do, 680 for 5? That's actually pretty good then. So if my best in prep for the last show is like 680 for 5, or is it 688 for 5? I'll have to look back. But either way, that's good. I'll take that for sure. You know, not in prep or whatever. I would expect better in the middle of prep. Of course, we're not there yet. We haven't started. So, it's semi-truck going by. So, once again, it's dark because I'm slacking. Well, dark in the gym, I should say. Probably going to do some more back stuff. Yeah. I just want to get a bit of a pump going, so maybe I'll record and talk a little bit more. I don't have a whole lot of recording time left on my phone. I have so much stuff saved from like the competition and yesterday's video that I haven't put out yet, so I got to get through that. But I might record a little bit more. We'll see. Let's see what we get. I love this machine. I don't even know if you can see me, honestly. Well, I'm wearing very bright colors. I look like ketchup and mustard right now. So, I mean, you should be able to see me as long as the camera's pointed at me. I'm kind of tired. I've definitely felt run down since the show. which seems to be a common theme of the last few shows. I've just been getting sick after all of them, which is fine. I'd rather be sick after than before or during. But I wasn't as sore this show. I think because it was spread up over 2 days, the very heavy stuff, well, I can't say that day 2 wasn't heavy, but different kind of heavy event, like heavy moving events, like the frame or the Husfeld. I don't think they took like too much of a toll on my body. Not like day 1 did. Press, heavy, sandbags, 4 picks, you know, moving with it. That's heavy. And then a kind of a lighter deadlift, honestly. I say light, but I only got 7 reps, so 1 in 10. You know how it is. Those 3 events took more out of me than Sunday's events did. So, but the ice bath, you know, got rid of pretty much all the inflammation. Woke up a little stiff, but that's about it. So, didn't feel too sore on Monday, which was a good sign. So, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to bang out 3 sets of 15 on these real quick and end the video. So, let's just keep moving. I spent like a good 3 minutes before I pulled that last deadlift set trying to get just all the stuff out of my nose so I could breathe. Didn't work that well. After the set though, I think the increase in nasal pressure helped get some of it out because I was able to breathe afterwards. Blew my nose a little bit and now I can breathe, so that's a win. So take that from me, a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Don't take this from me. Heavy deadlifts will clear your nose. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that would be prescribed per se, but it may work. I really hate wearing these leggings, but they make sense because that axle's got a little bit of rust on it. Just kind of texture. Sticks to my legs really bad. And I don't have like really sweaty quads or anything, so it doesn't slide up, it just kind of sticks. And I don't want that, so leggings is what it is. Unless there's something slipperier. What I've thought about, and I've seen this recently, people on that suit specifically that I use, the Inzer Leviathan, they wear like the Cerberus compression shorts, or whatever you want to call it. I think they're called whatever they call them. It's like a drawstring, kind of a thicker, almost like a sleeve in a way. Compression shorts. And people will wear those and they'll be able to tighten their suit down so it doesn't cut into their legs as much, which I could see. So that'd be very hot underneath the suit. You wouldn't want to wear it for long, but the inside of those Cerberus shorts, it's kind of a slick material. The other side is more textural, I would say, a little bit more sticky. So, like for deadlifts, I've definitely worn them before for deadlifts, and I'll wear the inside out. So it's slicker and the bar slides a little bit better. So maybe I could try that in the future. I don't know. It's just those are so hot to wear. They're terrible. They're great. They keep everything warm, but they are very, very hot if you wear them for a long period of time. That was kind of tough. I need to be better at my muscle endurance, so that's a good way to do it, I think. So, I don't have much else to say. There's not much going on. Probably won't be a video. What am I doing Thursday? I would like to do a lift Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably not. Monday, Tuesday next week, I have no idea what I'm doing yet. I'm on vacation. I don't go back to work till Wednesday next week, so I have time to, you know, do whatever. We don't have like a vacation plan, so Sunday, not sure what we'll do. Monday, not sure. Tuesday, probably nothing. Probably treat Tuesday like Sunday, so I'll probably get 2 more training sessions in. Maybe I won't train Monday. No, I'll probably train Monday. I was gonna say no because my coach wants to do like 4 days in a row when I'm done with vacation, but who knows? Maybe if I get my program Monday, maybe I'll do a day Monday. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.